everyone, welcome to the Unagi Sayaka Watch, where we keep updates on Unagi Sayaka since she went freelancing back in October of 2022, appearing in various promotions all over Japan, such as Marvelous, Sendai Girls, GTO, wherever she goes to, and also appearing outside of the US, outside Japan, such as GCW, the Queen of Indies, and other locations as well. We also keep track of her updates and upcoming matches that are taking place. But on this particular episode, we're also going to be reviewing her second self produced show. So you guys are going to love this, and of course, everything else as well. I am your host, J Rod here. So if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. We do a lot of pro wrestling reviews on this particular channel, talk about various promotions such as AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, TNA, various promotions you can think of, not only here from the United States, but also in Japan, Mexico, Canada, Europe, the UK, anywhere in the world where pro wrestling is not as big, but it continues to grow. We also do discussion videos, talk about various topics such as, of course, the wrestlers themselves, the promotions, factions, storylines, whatever we want to talk about. We also do news updates to keep you guys updated on what's been happening on the world of pro wrestling. I can either put it on the episode itself or on a video by itself. We also do real-time news updates to keep you guys what's been happening and also other cool wrestling content as well. So if you like what you see, please subscribe to us. So click on that subscribe button. You'll be getting a lot of daily reviews and videos just like this anytime we get a move on this one. But if you like this video, please give us a like on the like button or a nice comment in the description down below. Now, all introductions have set aside, so let's begin with, of course, with more of the Unagi Sayaka Watch with matches and reviews. Okay guys, so basically on this section, matches and reviews, this is going to be a bit of a longer one because I haven't been doing any of the Unagi Sayaka Watch dating back all the way to last June. But some matches I was able to see, some matches I haven't, so bear with me. Now, on June 8th, she was involved in some independent show called the KGF Next Volume 10. She lost in the match when she teamed up with Kobayashi, and they lost to Itsuka Aoki and Kagero Sekiguchi. And of course, she was in a match in Oz Academy for the No Time to Cry. She lost to Mayuhiki as a way to try to enter to join Azuki Gun, but that did not happen. But she gained an ally on that. I did review this one. I don't know how long this was, back in June. I did witness the match she was in Fortune Dream 9. This happened on the 12th of June. She teamed up with Masato Tanaka. They faced against Risa Sera and Naruki Doi. Eventually, Nagi and Masato and Tanaka won thanks to the sliding lariat by Tanaka onto Naruki Doi, and just like that, it was over. Then we have, of course, the Gold Matsuri Volume 11 that took place on June 16th. Unagi teamed up with Saki, but unfortunately she lost this match to Ram Kaicho and Veni, which I did not witness. I did not witness also the other one, the first one I did. And then there is the Jaguar Yokota produced Age 115 that took place on the 18th of June. I did not witness. It was a 2-on-4 match. So Jaguar teamed up with Yumi Ozaki. Unagi teamed up with, of course, our very first ever AEW Women's Champion Hikaru Shida, Tomoka Inaba, and Momoka Nozono. So eventually the veterans won. Her evil twin, Dark Unagi, was involved in a match on the 20th of June for the Strong Style Pro Wrestling Volume 29, where she defeated Dark Cheetah and Jaguar Yakuda. She did involve in a three-way match on the 23rd of June for the Ice Ribbon for the Triangle Ribbon match. This is, of course, where she made her invasion towards Ice Ribbon and targeted Mio Shirai, Unagi, and were involved in a three-way match for the title itself, but they lost to Yuki Mashiro on this one. But their feud continued on regardless. And then, of course, she appeared on the 27th of June for Evolution Volume 17. She teams up with her mentor, Unamanaze, where they take on Soy and Zone. So basically, they've been targeting, of course, Evolutions for quite a while. This one I did review. She on the 28th of June, Unagi was involved for the CML Lady Rings for the CML Japan Women's Championship, where she defeated Dark Silhouette. She did a sliding lariat on face, a flatliner on this one. I remember reviewing this one, but yes. On the 30th of June, Unagi teamed up with an ally, Yuko Sakurai from Colors. As you remember, Unagi, when she was with the Cosmic Angels, Colors were an ally, so luckily for her, she has an ally. They faced against Magenta, Maria, and Riko Kawahara, but they lost. I don't think I saw this one, but yes. She made her debut in Baka Gaijin and Friends on July 2nd, where she faced Maho, who in fact was dressed up like Tam Nakano. Unagi lost that one. I did saw this one. It's available on YouTube in case anybody wants to know. She was involved in 01 for the Dangen Senshi Masato Tanaka 30th anniversary on the 11th. She defeated Hideki Kassin and Kotaro Izushi. I did not witness this one. She appeared on the 14th of July at Oz Academy for the Serpent's Temptation. She teams us with Kino and Rina Yamashita, but however, they lost this match, all thanks to Yamashita. They lost to Hiroi Matsumoto, Kaito Yonama, and Zones. Then she returned back to Evolution on the 18th of July for Volume 19, where she defeated Chi-Chi. I did not see this one, in case anybody asked. So yes. Then back to Marvelous on the 8th of August, where she teamed up with Izuki Aoki, Ayahausen, and Shikayo Nagashima. They lost to Jesse Jackson, Mio Momono, and Sadra Moon and Sarah Leone. I think I reviewed this one. I think there was an elimination match. Unagi lost in this one, I think. But yes, it was Miyamoto who picked up the win on this one. Then, of course, she showed up on the 10th of August for DDT Osaka versus Tokyo, where she teamed up with Momoko Hanazono, known as West, and they faced against Riara and Yoshiko Hasegawa, known as East. Now, those who know this, Unagi is originally from Osaka, just like Momoko Hanazono, but of course, Unagi currently lives in Tokyo. They did win this one, in case anybody asked. And then, of course, on the 13th of August, Unagi returned to Diana, where she teams up with the world champion Haruka Umasaki to defeat Kyoko Inoue and Mizuki Kato. And then, of course, she debuted in Seedling on the 9th anniversary on August 23rd. She teams up with Misa Kagura, who she's been teaming recently. They faced against Suri and Veni. I did not witness this one, but I did know that Suri issued a challenge to Unagi for the Beyond the Sea Championship, the top title of the promotion. So I'll get to that at some point. She made her return to Ice Ribbon on the 24th of August. And she teams up with Mio Shirai to obtain the International Ribbon Tag Team titles. They lost to Imuko Hoshi and Makoto. So yes. Then Unagi appeared in 3 different matches on the same day for Hikaru Sato's produced show. There was a 3-way match. Maya, Yuhiki, and Zones. They won this match, where of course Unagi teams up with Chi-Chi, and of course the other match is Makoto and Soy. This was won by ref's decision. And then of course later on it was Chi-Chi, Soy, and Zones versus Hiroyi Matsumoto, Momoko, and Unagi. But this match ended in a time limit draw, and then of course restarted, but it was Matsumoto, Makoto, and Unagi that picked up the win. Now their next matches that were pointed out here, she was involved in the of course on the Purdue show, but that's going to be last on this video. So let's talk about upcoming matches. Okay, upcoming matches. She will appear twice for this month in Seedling. The first one on the 10th of September in Shinkiba. Uh, she'll team up with Hiroyi Matsumoto to take on Suri and Lightbud Milai. I don't know what that is, but yes. So there's that. And then she returns back for the 23rd of September for the Kawasaki Pro Wrestling Festival, where she will be in a championship match against Suri. Now, Suri is the current Beyond the Sea champion. However, if Unagi wins, she becomes the 11th champion. So keep that in mind. And also, excellent news. This is something I missed out to tell. Unagi Sayaka has been announced that she will be heading to Mexico in October to participate for the CMLL Grand Prix de Amazonias, which is the women's division. So she had some things to say regarding about that. Let me pull that up for all of you real quick. Oh yeah, this is what she says. After all, it's the dream of many professional wrestlers to wrestle in Arena Mexico. There's only a few limited numbers of Japanese wrestlers who will be able to do this year, so I'm very honored. Don't be, but I just don't want to think about it. I just want to do my best to make sure Mexicans remember Unagi Sayaka. So, if I do have any Mexican subscribers, this is good, right? Do you want to be fans with her? That's what you need. Uh, yeah, so that's pretty much it for our upcoming events. So let's talk about a little fun development, and this one is, of course, uh, those who know this, she actually got back for the DDT Ironman Heavy Metal Championship. So let's start it with that. Okay, many of you remembered Unagi Sayaka was involved with the Ironman Heavy Metalweight Championship. However, she regained the back. How did that happen? Well, apparently Shima actually won this belt recently, back like a few months ago. This took place back in June, but however, he lost the belt to the Whip. So basically, the Whip was the champion, but Unagi had the audacity to go to the office and pin the Whip and becoming the next champion. However, Unagi lost the belt against Stefan again, and that happened during a an event. That was during the CML Ladies Ring Show in Shinkiba, and then of course Stefan lost the belt against what's her name, Hanazawa. So basically, that's what happened. And then of course Hanazawa lost the belt to Tam Hamna when she you know was doing body massage on her. And then of course Tai Hamna lost the belt to Matsuwawa, and that kind of went that direction. And then of course Matsuwawa actually lost to Yuna Manase. And then after the post match in during the CML event, Unagi won beat her for the belt. But however, she lost the belt later to what's his name, to Shenjiro Tagagi. So basically, it was a fun timing. I mean, yeah, nice run. But yes, hopefully she'll get more of that. So we'll get to that at some point. Right now, let's move on to some developments. Okay, those who know this or not, Unagi has been having some high expectation goals. Now, remember, those who know this or not, Unagi did her first ever self produced show in Corkin Hall. Her next goal was at the Tokyo Dome. Now, that was an easy thing to do, but however, she took a job working at the Tokyo Dome as a staff member. So she's been doing that back in July. So if anybody is questioning, yes, she's wearing the uniform. She works there. She's only using it to hopefully make some funds for her upcoming events, which is great. So that is something you probably would be enjoying. However, in one of these moments, this happened recently back on August 24th. Unagi had while working at the Tokyo Dome in this one section, she runs into Lady C's sister. So basically, she said hi, and this is what she said to her. Huh? you're totally tiny though. And of course, C's sister goes, we're not big in the family. So I don't know if she must have thought that Lady C's family are tall. I mean, I get that, but no, it's not. But she had a great laugh about it. So I have to say it was great that she met her sister. Hopefully they become good friends and they get to watch her more often and support. Now, many of you know this that Julia is currently now in WWE. So Unagi actually had gave her thoughts about Julia going to WWE, and this is what she said. Certain wrestlers have spread her wings overseas. I simply can't afford to lose. It's amazing. I think that's a place often chosen, few can go to. I no longer intend to be the one being chosen. I want to live my life being one choosing. I have gone to Tokyo. I have decided to go to Tokyo Dome, so I'm just gonna work towards that goal. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What she said. Mio Shirai has talked about her recently. This is what she said. When I was 18, I was told I was 25. When I was 25, I was told I was 30. When I turned 36, I thought my appearance finally matched my real age. Because people like because of people like you who try to look young, the average age has gone down. It's hard to look old. Think about how I feel too. So as you know, Unagi and Mio Shirai kind of been butting heads sometimes. But yes, and she continues on about Miyako Matsumoto is still a just crazy woman, but with a baby face. But Unagi, your baby face and voluptuous on top of that, don't be ridiculous. How much good deeds must you have done in a previous life to be born with such a greedy package? Give me one or the other. And then, that's pretty much it, what she said. So, yeah, that's what happened. So, that's pretty much it with our developments. Now it's time for the last thing we're going to do. It's her self produced show, and that's something you don't want to miss. So, let's get to it. Okay, her self produced show called The Lord is Crazy. When I hear words summer festival, my blood boils. This took place recently on the 2nd of September in Cork and Hall. Now, our first match features Unagi teaming up with Takumi Roha to take on Shin Sakura Hiroda and Shikayo Nagoya. So basically, this was a fun match. Um, I didn't know what to expect, but what's funny in this match is that Hiroya kissed a ref, and then she was like, "You ever seen one of those movies where, of course, when someone gets kissed, they just wobble like what, like am I in love?" She kind of did that with Unagi. She kind of pinned her while she was doing Unagi tried to get out, but nope, it did not work. But Takumi was telling Unagi, like, I think she has a thing for the ref. So I don't know. So I thought it was pretty funny. Now our next match, this was a very unique one. It's called a healthy sandals match. Sandals death match. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm referring to, let me explain. So basically, the idea is you're gonna be wearing these throughout the match. Yeah, but here's the kicker: there's some things in this, in right here inside the sandals, that will not allow you. But however, if you take them off, you'll be disqualified. There have been they accidentally removed, but they have to have a certain amount of time to get them back. So we had Miyuki Takase teaming up with Risa Sarah to take on Tai Hamna and Sairi Noi. I thought the match was so funny, so I didn't know what to expect. I mean, they were all in pain, but I did saw the Sairi Noi tried to do pottering and didn't do any well. But luckily, her tag partner Hamna was able to pick up the win when she pinned Miyuki Takase, and just like that, it was over. Now, our next match, we have Super Sandango Machine taking on Saki dressed up like Unagi. However, that match ended up in a no contest and it became a 2-on-1. Unagi joined the fight. However, the match didn't go exactly according to plan for Saki because Unagi was being a bit more selfish, a bit more naive. Apparently, she allowed for Cesadango to pick up the win, and just like that, it was over. And then, of course, they did a little promo. I don't know what they talked about, but it was pretty good. Now, we do have a three-way match for men. We have Takayuki Ueki versus Keigo Mashimo Daisuke Sekimoto. Now, this match, I don't know what happened, but there was a moment where, of course, Yuki, who dressed up like a cop, brought out the handcuffs. But, however, it was Sekimoto who put him away with of course, the German suplex. But after the match, of course, Machino actually grabbed the handcuffs, tried to handcuff himself with Sekimoto. He's like, stay away from me. I don't know if he's trying to do something really funny, but I thought it was very interesting to see. Now, our next match, we have an 8-woman tag match. We have Aruka Omisaki from Diana. We have AOI and Misa Kagura from GTO. And then finally, Yuki Mashiro from Ice Ribbon. They take on Dash Zako from Sendai's, Hiroyi Matsumoto, who you know her as a freelancer, Shikayo Nagashima, and Kiyoki Inoue. I thought the match was pretty good. I thought it was really brilliant. But, however, it was, of course, Inoue who picked up the win when she sit-down powerbomb Umasaki. So that kind of led to that win. And then finally, our main event features the hardcore tag team match. We have Minoru Fujita versus teaming up with Jun Kasai to take on Murder Grandpa and Unagi Sayaka. Yeah, so those who know this, Unagi teamed up with, of course, Minoru Suzuki. I thought the match was insane. I never seen Unagi get involved in matches like this, especially when she has to bleed out. But nonetheless, it was, of course, Jun Kasai that picked up the win when he applied a underhook pile driver, and just like that, it was over. And then the promo was thrown out. I don't know what they said. However, they did celebrate Unagi Sayaka's birthday, and she revealed that she is 38 years old. But however, she had a big surprise for her fans. Apparently, as you know, I talked about this before. Now, let me talk back a little bit about what I'm talking about. When Unagi announced that she was going to do her first self-produced show back on January the 7th, because as you know, January 4th was the debut of her. Apparently, she couldn't do it due to the fact that, however, I might have thought, in my opinion, that Unagi might do the show at Shinkiba or Shinjuku Face. No, she chose Corkin Hall. That kind of put her in a pinch, but she was able to do it, and she was able to do it again. And she just said that on April 26th, her next of 2025, her next goal, right now as we speak, is Rio Goku. Yes, folks, Rio Goku. I'm not lying. I wish I had. I wish I could call myself, you're lying, you stupid effing bitch, that sort of thing. But no, it's for real. She's going to Rio Goku. So, wow. I have to say, Unagi has a lot of ambition, and I give her a lot of credit to that. Not gonna lie, but I can't wait to see what she'll do. And I hope every one of you who watched these videos about Unagi keeping up what she's been doing, you guys show her support too. I wish I could have met her, but hopefully if she does come back to US and participate with Kitsune, I would like to meet her. That's one of my goals, is to meet her and maybe do a small interview. So we'll see. But as of right now, we'll just end things right here, and let's just call it a day. Okay, I hope everybody enjoys this episode of Unagi Sayaka Watch. So we don't know when we're going to be reviewing more, but don't forget, this month Unagi will be involved in 2 events in Seedling, and one of them is, of course, for the Beyond the Sea Championship. So we will see what happens. I can't wait to see where she'll be involved in the Grand Prix and various other things. So we'll go, and I will continue to update you what's going on with her. And I apologize the wait for this long, since I did one in June, but the wait is over. But until then, I will also see you guys on the next episode. So I must bid all of you adieu. So goodbye, and have a nice day. Bang.